she's looking for today based off the start in game number 1, and they jump out a little bit quicker in this game compared to what we saw on Monday.
Daley gives the Eagles a fresh 20 and goes right to the hoop.
And really did so with ease there.
Saw the starting 5 for Sacred Heart. It's a 3 for Amelia Wood. She was 0 for
this game, and you can see the impact that Dontavia Waggoner has on a game defensively, right? Strip.
How about Kayla Ivey, who's shooting touch?
Those 2 3-point shots, but you talked about it with the confidence of Kayla Ivey. She is in such rhythm right now.
We were talking to Coach Mack about her shooting confidence before the game and how much of a difference that could make. And speaking of confidence, Amelia Wood's got it tonight thus far.
She's adding in that offense to what she does, setting up Boston College and how many assists she has, and that one way.
Wood, who's hit 2 3-pointers, has to go to the bench. Sidbury attacking inside. Going to be the 3-point shot again for Kayla Ivey.
But watch this. I mean, you'll see Waggoner get tied up right there, does a good job to stay with it, and because everybody collapsed,
center Emma Kirby through 3 defenders. Somehow that got through to Sidbury, her first shot of the year. A spinning, whirling dervish. Elise Dudley replaced her, and let's go back to Sidbury's first basket.
So you can see the spin that you talked about switches to the left hand.
Boston College with the last 5 points in the game, up by 4. Todd inside, Kennedy Jackson right back on the court. And Jackson able to hit her first bucket. A nice fade from the baseline.
This game, we just told you, Sidbury, and now Kennedy Jackson. What a luxury here to have Sidbury and Jackson on the floor at the same time. We'll talk a lot about that as we go through this season. Wanting to put this together last season and finish this off the way they put all this work into this group.
How about Elise for the sophomore out of Norwich, Connecticut? BC a press break, jumper, Daley. Foul line wide open for Andrea Daley. That's how you beat the press.
Yeah. Let's go back to this look here from Daley. Watch, she stops right at the free throw line.
Waggoner crashing the glass, and Dontavia couldn't hit the rim. Trouble getting the ball across midcourt here for Sacred Heart. Daley takes advantage. Putting in a couple of buckets. Boston College trying to get to 2-0 this season with an 8-point lead after Pryor versus Sidbury. Brannon the screen, Pryor going to work. Nice pass, Brannon, and she finished. You're only penalized if you get caught, right? Pryor, nice move. Pryor inside, slashing for her first basket of the night.
Right there, as you said.
Sidbury free to fire off the press break again. BC
trying to make Boston College get off their spots inside the paint.
Ooh, up and under Emma Kirby. Tatum Green, meanwhile, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, and there's another steal. This time it's Todd coming away with it. 3-on-2, what a pass, and Waggoner finishes. And with Pryor off the court, Sacred Heart just can't keep the basketball. That time it's Daley off the turnover. Coach Minetti might need a timeout. Might have waited a little too long. Todd from Daley, second foul, and then this happened all in the span of 42 seconds.
Yeah, 3 turnovers that Boston College causes, and they all lead to points. Daley, the second one right, and then he could almost just keep running it here as the second read. Good play by Daley. Todd's wide open. So an 8-0 run
on its ledger. Faith Pappas got it off. Grace John takes the baseline jumper, and Grace John is on the board. Ivy probing. Nice pass. Finding Jaquela Thompson. How did Ivy see her? Kayla Ivy's 3rd assist of this game, and Boston College grabs the rebound off of that one. Here comes Ivy. She'll try her luck at a 3 and hits her 3rd of the opening half. 3 for 3 from long range.
From behind, forced ball handler to spin. That's a good look from Green right there.
Tatum Green has 6. She hasn't missed a shot. 4 free throws, now a field goal. This is a 15-2 run. Another turnover, another layup. That one out of foul.
I mean, they're just absolutely swarming right now defensively. And it feels like every time it's not just one person making a steal, at least two, sometimes even three players.
18-2 is the run. 20-2 is the run. Astea Sidbury. Boston College leading this game by 23. Boston College leading this game by 26. Andrea Daley hit.
Good at getting to the basket when she needed to, pulling up from the free throw line when she needed to. She has that three-point shot in there.
Boston College led by 6 just about 4.5 minutes ago. Now they lead this game by 28.
Flashes up, and just getting a couple of those here and there, it adds so much to what you have to do as a defense.
5 straight points. And it's all been, as you mentioned, since Nisira Pryor went out. That's an N1. As Nalise Dudley, 5-minute stretch as what BC did during this incredible run here in the second quarter.
And it just felt like one kept building off the other, on and on and on.
Jumper by Todd. 18 turnovers now. And Todd tries a 3. It's a 30-point game. 2 minutes into the third quarter, and BC looking for its first points still. High-low, Waggoner to Daley. Nice collect. And Andrea Daley with 17.
And knowing you have to avoid Kirby there at 6'2", lets her get up in the air and then makes the play.
Daley for 3. Andrea Daley.
Well, boy, the jump in the three-point shot of Daley and Ivy that we've seen so far in the beginning of the season, that is a real positive for this Boston College team.
That came off of the Eagles' 14th steal. Waggoner tried for another. It left Kirby free to go to the basket. It's like the work that she's put in, she's going to take another leap from year 2 to year 3 at BC. Kirby on the baseline. It's the friendly touch.
Good press break, though, by Boston College. Sacred Heart putting a little bit of pressure on.
Nalise Dudley rejected her career high with those 18 points. And then a steal off the inbounds by Sidbury. It's come back in for BC. Leading Ivy, no look to Todd.
But now the freedom with the confidence in her shot, but to still be able to do everything she can with her passing.
Diane Crespo-Lopez couldn't hit the rim, and Sidbury gets a run out for the largest lead of the night. It's
transition game for Boston College starting to show up. Kayla Ivy's got 8 assists today. Finds Sidbury.
Daley's now just 2 rebounds shy of a double-double. That was her 8th on the boards. Sidbury, that running hook got blocked by Dudley. She retrieves. And Green right back to her.
It's that length that can really, kind of morph a 2-3 into different versions of things. And BC has some of the pieces.
Nice pass by Tomlinson for Sidbury. Tomlinson for 3. And there it is. First career basket, Athena Tomlinson.
Nice fake inside to get it to Sidbury. And then you can see what? Almost 4 red jerseys all collapsed on Sidbury. And
Amelia Woods got it. And Wood threw it away, trying to save it inbounds. BC another steal, Waggoner, and it leads to a run out for Jacayla Thompson.
We talk about, but after these steals, it's just go right to the basket. Right to the basket every time. It's not messing around.
That's a good point. Kept the foot on the gas pedal. There's number 19. Waggoner trying to take it the distance, and a foul. Dontavia Waggoner off of the 19th steal. Number 18 and 19, Eric.
Well, again, it's just continued from the jump. Waggoner was one of the best in the ACC, and then just immediately, I think that's...
And Athena Tomlinson runs the show. Tatum Green on the step back. Tatum Green, what a night she's had. And we may not see her again for the fourth quarter. Boston College with all reserves in there to start the period, including Deborah Mukeba. Got great size and strength. Esther Crusites, freshman from London. From the beginning of the game, still on the court at the beginning of the fourth quarter for the Pioneers. A 3, Njai.
You know, you're looking for everyone to turn into a 40% three-point shooter for X number of attempts. It's showing that you have it.
Our crew does such a great job up there. Pryor misses again. She's 1 for 9. Dudley had the opportunity on the putback, and she'll go to the line. Pryor has Jackson, pulls for 2, and finally able to hit her second field goal of the game. 13 games in total, so many of them they get to play local programs. Pryor back rim, chased her miss, got it back. Nysera Pryor, high-level talent that she possesses. And then BC beats her down the court. Nene Njai gets a layup. That won't sit well with her. Pull up 2, Sierra Johnson rolls in. Sierra Johnson on the scoreboard. Player that Coach Minetti said was their glue. Todd pulls the 2. Nice hop step, Sierra Johnson couldn't get 2 in a row. At least Dudley offensive rebound though, and Dudley puts it back up and in. He's had a nice game off the bench. She didn't score at Hofstra.
A couple of different people who didn't score in that first game had an impact in the offensive end in this game, kind of showing you a little bit of the depth that this Sacred Heart team has.
I think hit in the face, put the ball off the window, and still it drops. Pryor, yes. And now Pryor's got 10 points.
Of what this team has potential to be.
And that graphic showed you, I think, the story of the game. When BC blew this thing open in the second quarter, they just started taking the ball away time and again.
Develops into what kind of college player she could be.
And there it is, the program record. 20th steal for BC. It leads to a Jakayla Thompson layup.
She ties the program record, 20. Again, it's about reading it early. And then Njai gets an assist here. How about 9 different...
For the other time that BC had 20 steals in a game, 2002. Elise Dudley. Nope. Emma Kirby. Yes. And a foul. Takes it to Dudley and pivots back for the fadeaway. Pretty move. Everything but a basket. But Tatum Green gets on the offensive glass. When you have a player like Nysera Pryor, you're going to get respect. Tomlinson contorting in the lane and 1. Now 102 against Sacred Heart tonight.
First time since last December against Stonehill. Nice work by Tomlinson.
Prove upon. I think coaches like that. John missed both. Game ends 102-58. Dominance tonight. BC had a 25-3 run.